The alarm blares. It's early. The sun hasn't even decided to show up yet. You feel the familiar weight of the commute, the meetings, the pressure to perform. Most financially free people didn't start rich. They started employed, just like you. But you do it. You get up, you get dressed, you go to work. Because at the end of the week, or the end of the month, a paycheck hits your account. It feels like safety. It feels like security. That direct deposit is the foundation of your life. It pays the rent. It covers the car payment. It buys the groceries. It is the reward for your time, your energy, and your expertise. This rhythm is the reality for most of us. We are taught to get a good job. We are told a steady paycheck is the goal. And for a while, it is. There is a deep, primal comfort in knowing that money will arrive on a predictable schedule. It allows you to plan. It allows you to exist. But buried underneath that comfort is a quiet, inconvenient truth. A truth that many of the wealthiest people understood. Most did not start with a trust fund or a winning lottery ticket. They started right where you are. They started as employees. They had a boss. They had a single paycheck. And they realized it was both a tool and a trap. The single paycheck feels like a firm floor beneath your feet, but it's also a low ceiling just above your head. It's a transaction. You trade a block of your one finite life for a fixed amount of money, just enough to keep you coming back, but rarely enough to give you true freedom. The system is designed this way. Your employer needs you to be reliable, to be present. This isn't a conspiracy theory, it's just business. Accepting this reality without a plan to transcend it is a choice to let someone else control your time, your potential, your life. The story of building real wealth isn't a mythical leap. It's a transition, often sparked by rising expenses, burnout, or the desire for time freedom. Financial freedom starts with awareness, not quitting your job. You see the gap between the life you live and the life you want. The desire for autonomy burns brighter than a slightly bigger paycheck. You stop seeing your job as your identity and start seeing it as a tool, a funding source. You stop complaining and start planning. You ask different questions. How can I build an income stream that doesn't depend on my boss? What is one small thing I can do today to build a freer life in 5 years? This awareness is the spark. The work that follows is the fire. Fantasies of inventing the next Facebook are just that, fantasies. The real paths are less glamorous, more methodical, and proven by thousands. They are not secrets, they are repeatable patterns of behavior. Most self-made millionaires started as employees. On average, financial freedom takes 10 to 15 years. While working their 9 to 5, they automated savings. Every month, a percentage moved to low-cost index funds and ETFs. For the first few years, growth is almost invisible. Your contributions make up most of the balance. Then compound interest begins to take over. After 5 years, after 7 years, after 10 years, growth outpaces new contributions. The snowball starts rolling downhill. 10 to 15 years is not uncommon to build a nest egg that can cover living expenses. The tortoise wins. Not a big loan. Start incredibly small. Test an idea while your salary keeps the lights on. Graphic design, writing, consulting, or an e-commerce store selling a niche product. Start with one client or one sale. Learn, iterate, get the next one. Year 1 might be a few $100s a month. Celebrate that. That's a success. It's proof of concept. Over 2 to 5 years it can grow. $1,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month. At some point a crossover occurs. The side income plus investments exceed salary. Side income often surpasses salary before a full transition. This is the moment of liberation. You can quit, go all in, or keep both. A methodical, low-risk route builds real freedom, protecting your main income until the new one stands on its own. Developing a high-income skill is a powerful hybrid. These are concrete abilities that help businesses make more money, so they pay you more. You stop trading time for a low hourly wage and start trading expertise for high-value project fees. You don't need a 4-year degree. Learn nightly, practice actively, build a simple portfolio. Your first small project is proof, an asset to land a paying client. Learn to pitch, network, and use freelance platforms or your local community. The combination creates multiple income streams, the ultimate security. The strategies are simple. The paths are clear. So why doesn't everyone do this? Because the real work is not in the knowing, it is in the doing. What separates those who succeed is discipline and daily habits. Financial freedom is not built on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Freedom is built on unsexy, relentless consistency. It's choosing to work when you don't feel like it, delaying instant gratification for long-term reward. People who make it aren't less busy. They are ruthless about priorities and find pockets of time. Wake up an hour earlier, study at lunch, give 2 hours on Saturday morning. Small focused blocks compound. Automate finances, create a conscious spending plan, track monthly, practice delayed gratification. Very few do this alone. Find mentors and community. Fill your mind with what's proven. Shape an environment that pulls you forward. The stories you've heard are not fairy tales. They are roadmaps. The journey from employee to financially free is not overnight. It is a construction project, built brick by brick, habit by habit, while you are still employed. The safety of your job is not a weakness. It is a strategic asset, the solid ground to build your bridge. You don't need to be a genius or get lucky. You need a plan and the courage to take the first small step. Start small. Stay steady. Tonight, do one thing. Take one concrete action. There will be doubt and failures. When you fail, you learn. When tired, you rest. Then take the next small step. Celebrate the first $100 invested, the first client, the first month consistent. Keep your eyes on repeatable patterns, not flashy outliers. They didn't escape overnight. They built freedom step by step, while everyone else was waiting. Your future is not chance. It is choice. The path is proven. It is waiting. Take the first step.